Hey, could you stop vacuuming? It's distracting me from studying. Just quietly wipe the floor or something.
Oh, sorry, Lily. I won't go near your room.
No, that's not what I mean. The noise is too loud. Stop it right now. You're always getting in my way.
I'm supporting you as your mother and...
Mother? Seriously? How did someone like you end up being my mother? Talk about losing the parent lottery. It's like Dad and I are the ones taking care of you, you bottom feeder.
Why would you think that? I've been working so hard for you.
For me, you just want money for your own fun, right? And working? That's a huge lie. You're always at home.
No, I work from home sometimes, but I still go to the office half the week. I'm not always at home.
It wouldn't make any difference if you weren't here at all. I don't even notice if you're around or not. Besides, Dad told me you don't even work.
What? Jack said that?
Yeah, he told me to keep it a secret, but some things need to be said directly for people to understand. Dad's just too nice. He puts up with a wife who doesn't work but acts all high and mighty. That's what makes him such a great man.
Don't believe what Jack says. I am working, and if anyone isn't working, it's actually your dad.
Dad was a designer who even appeared on TV. He's good looking and still does modeling work sometimes. Of course I'd believe him over you.
Listen, your father isn't a model. He's not even working.
Wait, don't tell me you believe those plagiarism accusations against Dad.
Of course I don't believe them, but it's a fact that his career was ruined because of those accusations. He hasn't gotten any work since then.
What kind of wife are you? That's awful. Dad is the victim here. Why would you talk about his career like that?
I know that, but I need to make it clear that I'm the one who's working in this house.
Forget it. Talking to you makes me so angry, as if losing the parent lottery wasn't bad enough. Or I guess it's the mother lottery I lost.
What?
You know what? My friends' mothers are all supportive. They quietly help their kids study, they don't make noise, and they actually contribute to the household.
I am contributing, Lily. I pay for the household bills, and I've done a lot more than you realize for this family.
With what money? Dad's money? Don't make me laugh. He told me how you barely even help with the bills.
That's not true. I pay for everything in this house.
Right, and I'm the Queen of England. Just leave me alone so I can study. Some of us actually have ambition.
Fine, I'll stop cleaning for now. We can talk about this later when you're less stressed.
Whatever, just don't vacuum while I'm studying. Is that really so hard to understand?
I understand. I'll be quiet. Hey, what's this about? You have some nerve telling her I don't work.
What? No. Lily is just exaggerating. I never said it like that. Seriously.
Then what exactly did you say?
Well, something like she doesn't really work.
That's not exaggerating at all. Don't think you can get away with this.
Look, Lily's always been a daddy's girl, right? Even as a baby, she'd try to smack you whenever you held her.
She might not have bonded with me as a baby, but when she was in elementary school, she used to call me Mommy all the time. So why does she hate me so much now?
Well, I don't know, but isn't it a mother's duty to watch over her regardless of how much she rebels against you?
Don't try to sound wise to weasel out of this. You're setting me up as a common enemy to gain Lily's trust. And you expect me to just quietly watch?
Look, I know I've done wrong. I've caused you some trouble too.
Some trouble? Don't be ridiculous. I'm paying for everything. Lily's medical school tuition, our living expenses, all with my income alone.
We agreed not to mention that.
I don't remember making such an agreement. You said you'd find a new job soon, and I kept quiet for Lily's future and for your pride. But I can't take it anymore.
I am looking for work, really, but it's not that easy to find something quickly.
Just hurry up and find a job. Even part-time work would be fine.
No way. There's no point in earning small change. If I'm gonna work, I want to make a big score.
You haven't earned a penny since those accusations. You don't have the leeway to act like an arrogant ass. If you don't show any willingness to work, I'll tell Lily the truth.
Wait, hold on, please. We agreed not to tell her.
I keep telling you, we never made such an agreement. I'm considering divorcing you. Keep that in mind.
Wait, please. Okay, I'll look for work. Just wait.
You've said that many times, but never actually looked, right? And on top of that, you're bad-mouthing me to our daughter.
No, I didn't badmouth you. I just said you don't really work.
Oh, shut up! It's the exact same thing. It's divide and conquer.
Come on, Amy. You know how sensitive Lily is about her image. She wants everyone to think she comes from a perfect family.
And that perfect family image includes a mother who doesn't work? Is that it?
No, it's just... I might have implied that I'm the one handling the finances.
You implied, or you outright lied.
I didn't want her to know I've been struggling. My pride couldn't take it.
Your pride? What about my dignity? I work 7 days a week to support this family while you and Lily treat me like dirt.
I don't treat you like dirt. I appreciate everything you do.
You have a funny way of showing it, telling our daughter I don't contribute when I'm the only one keeping a roof over our heads.
I'll make it right. I'll tell her the truth.
Will you? When? After I've completely burned out from working and being disrespected in my own home?
Just give me some time. Let me find a job first so I don't look completely useless.
That's exactly what you've been saying for years. Time's up, Jack.
I told you to stop vacuuming. How many times do I have to say it? How stupid are you?
Weren't you just complaining about the house being dirty? You said you wanted me to clean up, so I am. Which is it?
I'm telling you to clean without using the vacuum. But even your footsteps while you're mopping are too loud. Maybe you should just suck up the dirt with your mouth.
I understand medical school is tough and you're stressed, but it makes me sad when you lash out at me like this.
I don't consider you my mother, so I don't care if you're sad.
Why do you hate me so much?
Because I lost the parent lottery, obviously. I wish people would think about what it's like for the child. All my friends have sophisticated mothers, but you're just a middle school dropout from a poor family. And despite being my parent, there's nothing about you that's better than me.
It's true I don't have higher education, but...
And your parents were uneducated and poor too, right? You probably didn't get a proper upbringing.
My parents died when I was 6. You should know that, right?
Oh, right. Whatever. Do I have to take care of you as my mother? It's such a pain.
I never asked you to take care of me. What are you talking about?
You're planning to coast through life once I become a doctor, aren't you? I'm studying hard and Dad's working hard. You haven't sacrificed anything, so don't expect an easy ride.
But I
can't believe my mother is such a loser when I'm on course to becoming an elite. Maybe you should learn from Dad, who's supporting us alone. At least pay my tuition.
But I am. It's all from my income, actually.
Stop lying, you old hag. What's the point of such a stupid lie? Get out. You're my losing lottery ticket.
Fine, I'll leave. But don't blame me for what happens next.
What do you mean, what happens?
If I'm gone, there'll be no one to pay your tuition or living expenses. Are you okay with that?
Wait, what do you mean no one will pay my tuition? Dad will take care of it.
Ask him yourself. I'm done here.
Hey, wait a minute. Answer my question. You're my mother, aren't you? Do as I say.
A mother you don't respect or appreciate. A mother you just told to get out. I guess mother means slave to you.
That's right. A failure of a mother like you is just a slave to me.
Is that so? Fine. Just watch, Lily. You'll see just how much I did for you.
Whatever. That's definitely not happening. Just get out and don't come back.
Goodbye, then.
Amy, where the hell did you go? What's this divorce paper about?
I've decided to leave. I'll come get my things tomorrow, so please, sign the papers.
Wait, let's talk about this. You're being way too selfish.
Selfish? That's rich coming from you. I have my own life. I'm not just a tool to keep you both satisfied.
I don't think of you as a tool. If we talk again, you'll understand. I truly love you, Amy.
Love me? Stop with the convenient lines. You haven't said anything like that for years.
That's because it's embarrassing. I'll seriously look for work. I'll become a man worthy of you. Please give me one more chance.
I've given you plenty of chances. It's over. Sign the divorce papers quickly. Or would you rather go to court? Then it'll be proven that your income is zero and you'll lose your precious daughter's trust.
You didn't used to be like this. When did you become so harsh?
No, I've just become normal, from being a pushover to being a regular person. Even I think it was abnormal that I endured daily insults from my daughter while my husband took her side.
I'm sorry. I was just too weak to tell Lily the truth.
No, you just wanted to protect your pride. You were frustrated about living off me, weren't you? That's why you took it out on me by bad-mouthing me to Lily.
That's not what I intended.
If it bothers you to be fed by me, why not look for work? How arrogant and lazy can you be to not even do that?
You're really laying into me now, aren't you? Listen, I used to be a successful designer. I earned many times what you did, and I even bought this house with my money.
That's why I'm leaving, right? So there's no problem.
That's not the point. I earned many times, tens of times more than you. I was on TV and even had government contracts.
That pride is what kept you from finding new work. It's sad to cling to past glory.
Past? No, I'm still an active designer. My career was just cut short by an accident.
I can't even deny the plagiarism accusations anymore. I've believed your claims until now, but I can't anymore.
I didn't do it. The designs just happened to be similar.
The truth doesn't matter anymore. I just don't want to believe your claims anymore. I don't care whether you did it or not. I'm not interested in you anymore. Please understand.
How can you say such cruel things, Amy?
There's no point in talking further. This is the end between us. Please sign the divorce papers. If you don't, I'll sue. Understood?
Damn it! You can't do this to me! To us! What about Lily?
What about her? She made it very clear that she doesn't see me as her mother.
She's just going through a phase. All children have a rebellious phase.
That's not rebellion, Jack. That's contempt, and you fostered it.
Come on, Amy. We can work this out. I'll tell her the truth about everything.
It's too late for that. I've made my decision.
Where will you go? What will you do?
That's not your concern anymore. I have my own money, remember? The money I earned while you sat around reminiscing about your glory days.
How will we survive without you?
Maybe you should have thought about that before telling our daughter I don't work. Before treating me like I was worthless.
I never thought you were worthless.
Actions speak louder than words, Jack, and your actions have been crystal clear.
Hey, what kind of mother just leaves just because I told you to get out? You're a mother, aren't you? Get back here.
What? What are you saying now?
I mean, just because we had a little fight, you immediately left. How childish can you be as a mother?
I don't understand. You told me to get out, right? You told me that you didn't need me and that I was just in the way. Complaining after I left is just childish. I did as you said, so you don't have any right to tell me to come back when it's convenient.
Yeah, I said that, but you can come back now. I forgive you. Aren't you happy? You get to live with us again.
No, the problem is I can't forgive you. I don't want to go back to that life. Even if you're my daughter, I can't be with you anymore. You understand, right? You must be aware of what you've done. You're not stupid. I'm leaving because of the way you and your father treated me.
Well, that was just my rebellious phase. You don't need to take it so seriously. Just come back like normal.
Why are you so desperate for me to come back? Is it because you figured out Jack's true nature? That he isn't working? That he lied to you?
No, it's just he hasn't come home.
What?
I can't reach him, and I don't know where he is or what he's doing. So tell me his workplace. I want to message him and check when he's coming home.
Jack doesn't have a workplace. I've told you time and time again, he's not working.
That can't be true. Dad is a famous designer. He's definitely working. Oh, I see. You must mean that he doesn't have an office because he's freelance.
You know Jack's career as a designer ended when he was accused of plagiarism, right?
But those were just false accusations, right? Dad said there were similar designs by coincidence. And that there are still people who believe in him and give him work.
I don't know the truth about the plagiarism, but he had no work at all. He couldn't let go of his pride as a top designer and couldn't look for other smaller jobs.
Really? Then what about our income?
I paid for everything. Your tuition, our living expenses, everything.
But you don't work!
Yes, I do. I work as a full-time employee 5 days a week, and I even do remote work on weekends.
Huh? You work that much?
Of course. I had to earn enough to pay for your medical school and our living expenses all by myself. It was hard balancing work and household chores.
And Dad?
Well, he'd help with housework on weekends, but he was usually out during weekdays. He probably wanted to pretend to you that he was working.
No way! I don't believe that! Dad is a great person! He wouldn't lie like that!
Then there's no reason for me to come back, is there? Ask Jack for help. Besides, I've already divorced him.
But I can't contact him! What am I supposed to do alone?
You're the one who told me to get out. I told you I wouldn't be responsible for what happens next.
Yes, but does that mean you're abandoning your daughter? What kind of parent are you? That's too cruel!
Lily, grow up.
Huh?
You're not a child anymore. You're 20 years old. Take responsibility for yourself.
Why would you suddenly say something like that?
You always talk about losing the parent lottery and blame others for the things that happen to you. Yes, there are many children born into unfortunate circumstances. I don't deny the concept of a parent lottery, but you've had your tuition and living expenses paid for. You haven't even needed to work part-time while attending college. You're not neglected. You have food and clothes and shelter. How have you lost the parent lottery?
Well,
my parents died when I was a child, but you've been protected by this home I've put over your head. You're smart enough to get into medical school, right? Then work hard enough to take responsibility for yourself. I'm not going to help you anymore.
That's cruel! Dad abandoned me! If my mother abandons me too!
Stop whining and figure it out yourself. You're 20 already. I gave you many chances. I won't help you no matter what you say.
Mom, I'm really sorry, but not everyone is as strong as you. Maybe you survived as an orphan, but I can't live if both my parents abandon me.
You're being dramatic. You just need to live on your own. There are people at your school who live alone, right?
But what about living expenses? And studying costs money.
Get a part-time job, that's all.
Look, I'm busy with class and studying. I don't have time for a job.
I worked 7 days a week. You can find time for a part-time job if you try. You said there's nothing about me that's better than you, right? Then you should be able to do what I did.
But that's...
This is the last time I'll contact you. Good luck.
Wait, are you really cutting ties with me? If you do that, you'll really be a toxic parent who failed the parent lottery.
Still talking about the parent lottery? I've had enough. I'm the one who's sick of failing the daughter lottery.
You can't just abandon me like this. I'm your daughter.
A daughter who has made it abundantly clear that she doesn't want me as her mother.
I didn't mean it like that. I was just angry.
And I was just tired of working endlessly to support two people who showed me no respect.
I'll show you respect now. I promise I'll change.
It's too late for promises, Lily. You only want me back because your father isn't there to support you.
That's not true. I miss you.
You miss the financial support. There's a difference.
Mom, please. I don't know what to do. The rent is due next week and I don't have any money.
Welcome to the real world, the world I've been living in while protecting you from it.
Just help me this one last time, and I promise I'll figure things out.
No, you need to learn this lesson on your own. Afterward, I blocked Lily on all messaging apps. I never contacted her again. From what I heard, Lily managed to continue medical school while living alone, but she couldn't let go of her luxurious lifestyle. She tried to make easy money through gambling and ended up with massive debt, which she's now paying off with part-time jobs while somehow continuing medical school. She should have just gotten a normal job from the beginning. Jack, who had ran away, apparently had a lot of debt too, and our house was used as collateral. The house where Lily lived alone for a while was seized by debt collectors, and Lily moved to a cheap apartment where she now lives in extreme poverty. I heard Jack try to flee from his debts, but failed. He was caught by debt collectors, and I don't know what's happened to him since. I wonder what state his pride from his former glory is in now. As for me, I'm living comfortably on my own. I was always tense, taking care of my daughter and husband, so I'm enjoying this life where I can use my time just for myself.